My mom won't stop trying to set my gay self up with men, so my best girlfriend and I are going to fake an engagement. I'm 26 and came out when I was 15. My dad was amazing about it, bought me a pride flag and everything, but he passed away 3 years ago. And since then, my mom's been on this relentless mission to marry me off to a man. Like my sexuality was just grief she could fix. Last month, I made the mistake of going home for Sunday dinner. I wasn't even through the door when she grabbed my arm. Katie, perfect timing. My coworker Janet has a son. He's 28, a lawyer, drives a BMW. I already gave him your number. He's texting you tonight. I pulled out my phone and blocked the number right in front of her. Mom, I'm gay. I've been gay for 11 years. I'm going to stay gay. She did that thing where she sighs like I'm being difficult. Honey, you've never even had a serious girlfriend. Maybe you just haven't found the right person yet. That stung. She wasn't wrong about the girlfriend part. I'd been single for over 2 years, but implying I was failing at being gay, that was a new low. I left early and called my best friend Annie on the drive home. We've been inseparable since college when we were random roommates. I told her everything. The lawyer, the BMW, the girlfriend comment. Annie was furious. That's insane. You're an amazing catch. Thanks, but that doesn't solve my mom problem. Every week it's someone new. Last month she tried setting me up with her married dentist. Long pause. Then Annie said, I have an idea. It's completely unhinged. Marry me. Fake marry me. I laughed so hard I had to pull over. You're insane. I'm serious. She already knows me, likes me. We show up engaged. She's thrilled. You get 6 months of peace. After Christmas, dramatic breakup. Annie, you're straight. So, I'll say I had a sexuality crisis after Tyler, which honestly isn't far from the truth. He was terrible. The more we talked, the more it made sense. We spent the next week planning like it was a heist. Bought matching rings off Amazon for $40. Took a weekend trip to a vineyard and got couple photos. Annie practiced her how we fell in love story until it sounded believable. 2 weeks later, we drove to my mom's house. My heart was pounding. Annie squeezed my hand and whispered, ready to break some heterosexual assumptions? Mom opened the door. Before she could speak, we both held up our left hands. The rings caught the sunlight. Surprise! Annie shouted. We're engaged! My mom's face went through 15 emotions in 3 seconds. Shock, confusion, then this massive smile. She screamed. Actually screamed. Oh my god, when? How? Why didn't you tell me? Annie launched into her story. After Tyler and I broke up, Katie was there for me every day. Somewhere along the way, I realized she wasn't just my best friend. She was the person I wanted to spend my life with. I've never felt this way about anyone. I was supposed to be acting, but hearing her say it made my chest tight. Mom cried, hugged us so hard I thought my ribs might crack. She immediately started planning the wedding. By the time we left, she'd called 3 venues. Here's what nobody tells you about fake dating your best friend. The line between pretending and real feelings gets blurry really fast. Movie nights turned into Annie falling asleep on my shoulder. Inside jokes became loaded moments where we'd hold eye contact too long. We started holding hands in private just to practice, but neither of us would let go. 3 months in, we were watching TV at my apartment. Annie was curled up next to me, and I was playing with her hair without thinking. She turned to look at me, and suddenly we were too close. Katie, she whispered, can I ask you something? My heart hammered. Yeah? What if we didn't fake break up? What if we just didn't? I couldn't breathe. What are you saying? She sat up and faced me. This doesn't feel fake anymore. Not for me. I think about you constantly. Miss you when you're gone for 5 minutes. I want this to be real. You're straight. I thought I was, but Katie, I think I'm in love with you. Actually in love with you. I kissed her. Finally, after months of pretending, I kissed her like I meant it, and she kissed me back like she'd been waiting for it. We canceled the fake breakup. The wedding's in 6 weeks, and my mom's paying for everything. Annie moved in last month. This morning, I woke up to her making pancakes in my kitchen, singing off-key to Taylor Swift. Fake dating your straight best friend to spite your mom? Terrible idea. Falling in love with her anyway? Best thing I ever did.